Welcome to the world of ultimate purity. We begin our journey with the highest quality grass-fed beef suet, sourced carefully from the finest natural pastures. In this modern industrial sanctuary, every single block of suet is inspected for quality, ensuring only the most pristine white fat makes it to the first stage. Watch as the mountain of raw energy moves slowly across the conveyor belt, a testament to the incredible scale of production and the purity of our ingredients. There is a heavy rhythm to the process, a deep sound as these massive blocks of raw potential fall together, ready to be transformed into liquid gold. The quality of the fat speaks for itself, reflecting a life spent on open pastures, eating only natural grass to produce the most nutrient-dense tallow possible. Everything starts with transparency and light, where the natural world meets modern technology to preserve the essential goodness of the raw ingredients we use every day. The machines hum with a steady purpose, carrying the weight of the harvest through a series of steps designed to maintain the highest levels of food safety. Human expertise and careful observation are vital as we ensure that every ounce of fat meets our rigorous standards for cleanliness and original, natural, organic quality. The sheer power of this equipment is necessary to handle the volume of nature's bounty, preparing it for the intense physical transformation that is about to begin. Like a silent avalanche, the suet disappears into the heart of the facility, marking the end of its raw state and the beginning of its refinement journey. From the very first moment, the scale of this operation is designed to deliver consistent excellence, focusing on the raw purity of 100% natural beef fat. Now, we enter the stage of destruction to find liberation, where the solid blocks are broken down by powerful machinery to release their hidden internal culinary essence. The grinder transforms the heavy fat into soft, flowing ribbons, creating a texture so smooth and consistent that it looks like delicate white silk pouring out. With every rotation, the structure of the fat is meticulously altered, increasing the surface area to ensure that the rendering process will be perfectly even and efficient. There is a beautiful contrast here between the cold, unyielding power of the machinery and the soft, organic grace of the fat as it changes its form. Precision is key in this mechanical dance, as we slice through the raw material with clinical accuracy to prepare the suet for the heat of the vats. The resulting texture is incredibly satisfying to witness, a mountain of finely processed fat that is now ready for the most important phase of its long transformation. Once behind every smooth strand of fat is a complex system of gears and motors, working in perfect harmony to process tons of raw material without any hesitation. Constant monitoring ensures that the friction of the grinding process does not prematurely heat the fat, preserving its molecular integrity for the final cooking stage ahead. The facility operates like a well-oiled machine, with multiple lines processing the suet simultaneously to maintain a fresh and steady supply for our large heating vats. Uniformity is the secret to a perfect render, and our grinding process ensures that every single particle is of the same size for a consistent final product. As the grinding concludes, we are left with a pure white substance that is ready to be melted down into the amber liquid we call beef tallow. Heat is the catalyst for change, as the solid white ribbons begin to surrender their form, melting slowly into a shimmering pool of pale liquid potential energy. The air fills with a rich, savory aroma as the steam rises, illuminated by a warm golden glow that signals the birth of a truly premium culinary ingredient. It is a mesmerizing sight to see the white solids slowly vanish, replaced by beautiful translucent streaks of amber as the fat reaches its perfect melting point. We do not rush this process. A slow and gentle simmer allows the moisture to evaporate while keeping the delicate nutrients and the flavor profile perfectly intact. The rendering room becomes a sea of gold, where massive vats hold the liquid essence of the beef, reflecting the dedication and the precision of our craft. Look at the ripples on the surface. The liquid is becoming more refined and clear with every passing minute, revealing its true nature as a golden treasure. An even heat distribution is essential to prevent scorching, so we use gentle mechanical stirring to keep the liquid in constant, graceful motion during the entire process. As the rendering nears completion, the color deepens into a rich amber, a sign that the tallow has reached its peak concentration and is full of flavor. Small remnants of the original structure remain, sizzling gently in the heat before they are eventually removed to leave behind only the purest form of oil. From above, the vat looks like a living sun, a boiling cauldron of pure energy and fat that has been transformed by the power of controlled heat. The details are everything. Even the smallest bubble tells a story of the moisture leaving the fat, ensuring a long shelf life and a high smoke point. The heat is intense, but strictly controlled, a delicate balance that ensures we extract every drop of liquid gold without ever compromising the quality of the tallow. We test every batch to ensure the color and clarity are perfect, verifying that our slow rendering technique has successfully unlocked the full potential of the beef fat. The room is filled with the spirit of transformation, out a space where raw nature is refined through fire and patience into something truly extraordinary for the kitchen. Now that the transformation is complete, the liquid gold begins its exit, moving toward the purification stage where it will become truly crystal clear and perfect. Next comes the quest for absolute purity, as we pour the hot liquid through multiple layers of fine silk to catch even the smallest of impurities. This meticulous filtration process ensures that the final tallow is as clear as a diamond, with no sediment or impurities to distract from its performance. What emerges from the other side is a miracle of clarity, a glowing liquid that looks more like expensive honey than rendered beef fat, truly pure. Every drop is a testament to our commitment to quality, falling with a clean, rhythmic grace that signifies the successful removal of all unwanted organic matter. We use advanced technology to push the boundaries of purity. We're using centrifugal force to ensure that only the most refined molecules of fat remain in the end. The result is a stunning volume of liquid gold, held in sterile tanks where it can rest before being packaged for our discerning customers and chefs. Nothing escapes our notice. We inspect each batch with the precision of a laboratory, ensuring that the transparency is absolute and the quality is completely unmatched. The proof of our process is in the filter itself, which captures every tiny fragment, leaving only the pure essence of the grass-fed beef for your cooking. Moving through sterile paths, the golden liquid remains untouched by the outside world, preserving its integrity until the very moment it reaches the final glass jar. Our facility is a sanctuary for purity, where every surface is sanitized to ensure that the natural goodness of the beef tallow is protected from any contamination. Look closely at the surface, and it is a perfect mirror, a sign of the incredible level of refinement we have achieved through our multi-stage filtration and purification. As the filtration stage ends, we are left with a substance that is ready to return to its solid state, but with a new level of purity. The packaging process is a rhythmic dance of glass and gold, as premium jars move steadily forward to receive their share of our finest rendered beef tallow. With robotic precision, each jar is filled to the exact level, ensuring consistency and perfection in every single unit that leaves our high-end production facility today. Now, the magic of cooling begins. Watch as the liquid gold slowly starts to transform again, losing its transparency as it returns to a solid, stable state. The cooling process creates beautiful patterns as the fat molecules reorganize, slowly building a smooth and creamy structure that will be incredibly satisfying to the touch. The transformation is finally complete. Yes, the amber liquid has become a pristine snow-white solid, looking as pure and inviting as the highest quality cosmetic cream available. We seal each jar with care, locking in the natural savory aroma and the nutrient-dense profile that makes our grass-fed beef tallow so unique and valuable. Controlled cooling is vital for a smooth texture, preventing any graininess and ensuring that the tallow remains velvety and easy to scoop for every culinary application. The label is a promise of quality, a badge of honor that tells the story of the animals, the pastures, and the careful process behind every jar. A perfectly flat and smooth surface is the sign of a professional render, indicating that the tallow was cooled under the most ideal conditions for maximum quality. From one massive hopper of raw fat to thousands of individual jars of white gold, the journey of our beef tallow is a triumph of modern food processing. This is a product you will be proud to have in your kitchen, on a beautiful jar that contains the secret to elevated flavors and traditional cooking techniques. Clean, simple, and powerful. Our beef tallow fits perfectly into any modern culinary environment, bringing back the healthy fats that our ancestors used for generations. The return to solid form marks the end of the industrial journey and the beginning of the culinary adventure that starts in your very own pan. Now, we witness the magic in the kitchen, as a single scoop of this creamy white tallow is prepared to transform a simple meal into something extraordinary. The moment it hits the heat, the tallow comes alive, melting instantly into a high smoke point oil that is perfect for achieving the ultimate sear on any meat. Hear that sound? That is the sound of flavor being locked in, as the beef tallow works in harmony with the steak to create an incredible crust. By basting the steak in its own refined fat, we enhance the natural beefy flavor, creating a depth of taste that no other cooking oil can ever match. The Maillard reaction is perfected here, as the tallow helps create a beautiful golden brown crust that is crispy on the outside and incredibly tender on the inside. But it is not just for steaks. Beef tallow is the legendary secret for the world's best fries, providing a crunch and flavor that is simply unforgettable. The knife glides through the meat, revealing a perfectly cooked center that has been protected and flavored by the pure essence of our grass-fed tallow. The shine on the meat is the mark of quality, a succulent finish that promises a rich mouthfeel and a truly premium dining experience for every guest. Nothing goes to waste when the fat is this good. Even the pan drippings are a treasure, full of concentrated flavor that can elevate every part of your meal. Top chefs around the world have known this secret for years. Choosing beef tallow as their primary fat for its stability, flavor, and incredible nutritional benefits. Bring the luxury of a professional steakhouse into your home and rediscover the joy of cooking with an ingredient that is as ancient as it is delicious. Beef tallow is more than just an ingredient. It is a return to tradition, a commitment to health, and the ultimate secret to culinary perfection every time. Experience the difference that purity makes. Elevate your cooking, nourish your body, and taste the golden standard of grass-fed beef tallow in every single bite.